The American Dream. The possibility of upward mobility for all people who work hard and have the will to succeed. Through accessible, well-paying employment, they can work closer to the future they envision for themselves. But what if those jobs, the bedrock of the American dream, start to become compromised? What if, instead of plentiful job opportunities, employment becomes scarce? Or maybe the job market grows, keeping the American dream alive and well. With the growth of artificial intelligence and its application in the workplace, the future is uncertain. How will it affect the job market and, in turn, the American dream? Will AI steal our jobs, or can we find a way to work alongside it? Together, we will look at a few statistics and expert opinions to get a better sense of this future, and, more importantly, how we can shape it to our advantage. According to the estimates of several think tanks, over the next 15 years, up to 38% of jobs in the United States are at a high risk of being replaced by machine learning, big data, robotics, advanced manufacturing, and other smart technologies. This is alarming, but the AI takeover we fear won't be as absolute or sudden as it may seem. According to Mark Kamlet, professor of economics and public policy at Carnegie Mellon University, the process generally is not that people wake up one day and their job is suddenly gone. It is more that the human part of a job slowly declines as technology learns to do certain tasks and abilities better and better. So, the question isn't what jobs will AI replace, but rather how will jobs be changed by AI? To answer this question, we must look at the tasks AI performs best on, then the skills and talents humans excel in. According to Seth Goldstein, associate professor of computer science at Carnegie Mellon, many STEM abilities are in the sweet spot of what machine learning and big data can learn to do very well. This includes tasks such as driving cars and trucks or reading CAT scans. Humans, on the other hand, still excel in complex problem solving, creativity in bridging across fields, and developing more finely tuned upper level social and emotional skills. In order to protect the American dream, we must focus on developing these skills and talents. We must adapt our jobs to prioritize the unique contributions humans make. Then, by the time artificial intelligence has automated certain tasks, there will be no fear of losing jobs. Still, it cannot be denied that AI will have unavoidable effects on certain occupations. Some jobs, especially those whose core tasks are the easiest to automate, are bound to suffer. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, jobs centered around data analysis will diminish in employment rates from 2023 to 2033. These include credit analysts, claims adjusters, examiners and investigators, and insurance appraisers. Ideally, there would be a way to prioritize human skills and talents in every job, protecting each one from automation. Jobs such as these, however, are unavoidably attached to roles that AI excels in. To sufficiently adapt these jobs to fit human strengths would be to change the job title altogether. While this is unfortunate, taking a wider look at this graph paints a much more positive picture. Sure, certain jobs will fall to automation, but others can be complemented by it. Engineers are becoming more efficient with the use of AI tools, and lawyers can sift through documents quicker with AI. As we seek to maintain the American dream, we should prioritize jobs such as these. They aren't overrun by AI, but rather are complemented by it. But how do we ensure that this complementary relationship between human and machine actually happens? Without proper action, uncontrolled automation could create a gap between capital and labor, more inequality between the professional class and the rest of the workers, and fewer jobs in the economy. To avoid this, professors Darren Acemoglu and Simon Johnson recommend 3 big social changes. 1. Management needs to see and understand workers as a key resource whose productivity should be augmented, whose information should be improved, and whose training should be a priority. 2. The tech sector needs to prioritize helping workers rather than focusing on tools of automation and surveillance. 3. Labor needs to have a voice in how technologies are used. The goal here is to ensure that companies prioritize workers over automation. But this will not happen on its own. In order to preserve the American dream, society can pursue various courses of action. The government can adapt policies that guide the development of technology, preventing the negative effects of uncontrolled automation. Lawmakers can create an equal tax burden across workers and machines, so investing in workers becomes worthwhile. Finally, researchers can develop technology that integrates AI tools with human labor. Where artificial intelligence will take us is uncertain, but drastic change to the job sector is certain. It is better then for that change to be on our own terms. To avoid automation, we must be willing to take the necessary steps, even if they are difficult to make. We should accept that AI will be given certain roles while developing the skills and talents that humans uniquely excel in. In doing so, we can achieve a future where employment remains accessible and well-paying, keeping the American dream alive.